For the longest time, I was scared to like go up on a stage. I was scared to do class presentations. I was scared to cold approach people. I was scared to talk to people. I was scared that people would judge me for the things that I said because I thought I wouldn't have enough time to think about stuff to say. That's why I would much prefer to text over talking. It was more comforting to sit behind a screen and think about what I was going to say instead of making it more natural. Instead, I was like, oh yes, let me just come up with the best response. What would this girl like to say? I'd come up with some like cheeky little pickup line, cheeky little fucking bullshit line, thinking it would look good. When in fact, what people like the most, let me tell you this right now, what people like the most is authenticity. If you're not authentic with yourself, if you're not authentic with the people around you, then I can guarantee you right now, you and the people around you, you're not gonna be happy, because they know that you're just faking. And even then, why are you gonna be happy? How are you gonna be happy if you fake something? If you fake fucking what your beliefs are around some bullshit motherfuckers, because you think that these people are the right fit for you. You think that these, like the 5 people that you spend the most time with, you think that these people are your friends, and so you just pretend to act like them. For the longest time, I was scared to be authentic because I thought people would judge me. Do you know what happened? I started working on myself, how to communicate, how I look, how I present myself. Suddenly, once I started doing that, once I started having this experience, suddenly, not only did I overcome my anxiety, but I was happier. I finally overcame these crutches that I had in my old life where I was like, ooh, I'm too scared to talk to this person. What if they're gonna judge me? Now, I'm happy with who I am. Relatively, I'm gonna make a lot of progress in my life, guaranteed. I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. If I talk to someone and they don't like me, it's okay. So what? One of my absolute values in life, one of my like absolute like kind of rules in life, is to not take anything so seriously. But it depends. What does it depend on? It depends on how you look at it. Like, don't take confrontations with people so seriously, but take your work, take the gym really seriously. Things that can improve you, 100%. Take those seriously. But, for example, if you're walking on the street and someone yells some type of racial slur at you, it's okay. It's okay. They're having a bad day. Maybe something happened to them and they like just need to get out this like bad emotion. It's understandable. It happens. If someone comes up to me, I'm Romanian, right? If someone comes up to me and calls me a gypsy, this is like a random person on the street, maybe recognizes me as a Romanian. He's like, oh, you gypsy, you tsigan, right? If he calls me that, it's okay. Just a random person. This guy's having a bad day. Move on. It happens. But under different circumstances, if it's like some guy in like your high school or university and he continuously calls you a gypsy, fucking slap the shit out of that guy. Being the bigger person in like such a close quarter environment won't do you any good. Oh yeah, this guy bullies me, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna look Sigma. I'm gonna look Sigma. I'm gonna be the bigger person, so I'm gonna let him keep bullying me. Really? That's what you're gonna do? No. What you should do, if it's some like close quarter environment, someone keeps calling you this like fucking slur, no, what you should do is just like confront them, beat the shit out of them. If you can. If you can't, well, you know what you do, you just fucking get a Muay Thai. Improve yourself. I took one simple rule to like the extreme in overcoming social anxiety. It's momentum. What do I mean by this? I mean, you start off small, and from there, you compound yourself into doing greater things. So, for me personally, I didn't like presenting, but now, I fucking love it. Like, I genuinely really like presenting now, and I'm actually really good. I know how to communicate with people really good. Before, I was like kind of shy, you know, we'd have like a projector and it'd show like what our presentation was about, and I wouldn't look at the crowd, I'd look like this. I'd be looking at the projector while talking to the crowd. So it wasn't like good communication skills. Now I'm not like that. I'm more confident. Not only because I built myself up, in the gym, but also because I improved my skills. A big thing with momentum that I can teach you is just at the start of your day, say good morning to one person. Maybe you're in high school, you take a bus to school. If you see one person, good morning. Maybe at the bus stop you can chat up some people. Hey, good morning. Or what are you gonna do today? What classes do you have? Whatever. Just bullshit. You gotta warm up. You know that that thing that sports do, that sports people do, athletes do. They warm up, right? Before they do a match, before they start their actual practice, they just gotta warm up their joints. That's what you gotta do. You gotta warm up your mouth. You gotta warm up your brain. Just do some little practice. Hey, good morning. Hello, how was your day? Oh, what are you doing? Just simple shit. And then you can take it a step further. Set a challenge for yourself to do it 10 times before you start an actual real conversation with someone that you care about. You're walking on the street, good morning. It's okay if they don't say it back. What the fuck is gonna happen if they don't say it back? Good morning. 1, good morning. 2, so on, so on. And then you hit your 10. Boom, there you go. You got 10 reps of good morning. Think about it in gym terms. And then, there you go. You just overcame this little bit of social anxiety that you overcame that first step. And then from there on, it's much easier. You're so much more warmed up. You've felt yourself up. You're yeah, okay, I can start a conversation with anybody. I saw that just because people ignore me, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if people ignore me. It's okay. They're not gonna fucking beat me up for saying good morning. Oh, good morning. Man, shut the fuck up. No, that's not gonna happen, bro. When we don't warm up to the crowd, when we don't warm up to people, that's the type of weird, intrusive, demonic, fucking dark, retarded thoughts that we have. It's we go to school, we don't talk to anybody, and then we want to approach that girl, but we're what if she doesn't like me? What if she says this? What if she says that? But then on the other hand, let's say some person, fucking Adonis, what if he walks to school, he says good morning, how's your day? Starts conversation, he's in the social flow state. Suddenly he gets to his crush, he chats her up. He's more confident, he's warm, he's comfortable. That's it. He's become comfortable with being uncomfortable. I think that this whole thing of having social anxiety, having anxiety, is just an excuse. If you really did have it, and you were on fucking medication and shit, okay, maybe that's another story. But if you're self-diagnosed or some shit like that, and you're but I'm just shy, bro. I have social anxiety, bro. Just do what I told you to do. Just start momentum. Start off by saying good morning, hello, how's your day? That's it. I remember the other day, I take a bus to school, right? 40 minutes bus ride. I left university, right? And then I was walking to my bus stop, and I walked by this house, and this guy was doing lawn care shit. He was or what is it, landscaping shit. He was I don't remember, raking leaves maybe, but I saw a cat in his window. And I was already in this warm social flow state. And so I just told him, oh bro, not bro, it was kind of an old man, and I said, hey, excuse me, I like your cat. And he was oh yeah, whatever. And then we started talking about cats because I have a cat, and I started to relate to him, and he was really social about it, and it was a good feeling. Because I complimented, oh yeah, you're doing good work, yeah, good job, I like your cat, alright, bye, see ya. That's it. That whole interaction probably made his day. It's this old man, lives by himself, has a cat. How many people do you think did he talk to that day? I can almost guarantee you, that interaction where I complimented him, I said I loved your cat, I guarantee you that made his day. He was smiling the whole conversation. Why don't you do the same? Because you have anxiety? Bro, just get over it. Honestly, this whole excuse of having anxiety is so common nowadays. It's it's so common to self-diagnose yourself with anxiety. It's not that serious. Do what I told you to do. Start off small, gain this momentum, and eventually you'll be able to approach literally anybody you want. Have a good day, bro.